They black.
Hey, we about to hot box or not?
All right, hopefully this episode is better than that fucking comedy show, dude. So, thought it was good. What was your favorite joke? I'm recording, by the way. Say it, don't lie.
I want to say ants a little bit.
Fuck, I thought she was going to say one of mine. All right.
Okay,
The one. No, be honest. Be honest.
Like all of from your book thing was cool.
We could tell, she liked everything about Ant. Not just the jokes, but I like your jokes too. You're a funny guy.
You wrote most of them.
I taught you well. Hey, don't, hey.
It's
okay.
Carlos Miller
Don't
at Tommy
disclose.
T's.
Who the fuck is Carlos
I
Miller?
remember that guy was fucking. He was like
85
when we were in the green room and
from like Wildin' Out.
Oh, I know what Wildin' Out is. Do you know who Louis Belt is?
Yes.
I've done a couple of his
I went
shows.
to school with him. Well,
Hey,
I
me
didn't go to
too.
School with him, but we were all in the same
What year did you graduate school?
13.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
20.
Okay. I'm 28, but I graduated 12. I graduated high school at 17.
Nice.
I heard Omar graduated at 30. Congratulations, bro.
I was 11, but let me tell you a story. I was 11, but when I was a kid, I was like in high school. My parents got divorced, and then I used to be a bad kid, so I was living with my mom's, right? And she kicked me out and sent me to my dad's house, and he was going to Mexico. And my mom said, hey, I asked her, can I go to Mexico with him? She said, nah. So when she was at work, I went back to her house. I knew the bathroom window was always open. I opened it. I fucking hopped in, got my birth certificate, because at that time, a birth certificate, that's all you needed. And
My bad.
That's all good.
I grabbed my birth certificate, hopped back out, left. And my mama she didn't know I was in Mexico till probably 3 weeks when I was already out there. And I ended up staying like my dad, because now that I think of it, maybe he didn't want to deal with me. So, but I wanted to stay out there too. And then he was like, but I think now that I think of it, he probably didn't want to deal with me out here. But I ended up staying 6 months. So I lost half a year of high school. And, before that too, I was, skipping class, hey, the usual shit. But long story short, I had to make up hella credits. I went to adult school, college classes, after school.
Have to or had to?
I had to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want English grammar, I can teach you how to your haves, haven't. I can teach you all that.
Bro, I didn't know the difference between there, and there until after high school, I think.
I mean, yeah, I can tell by the way your jokes. I can tell the grammar you use. We can tell. But, anyways, So I have to go to after school programs, college classes, online classes. I was missing so many credits, but I still only ended up graduating late, half a year. So I ended up graduating 2012, but I was originally 2011. So yeah.
And you were 30 at the time, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm here with Omar, the long-awaited podcast.
Famous Omar. We were originally supposed to, do it August 6th.
Then he
I
flaked.
know. It wasn't me. I promise. It was other guy. I don't want to say any names. Maybe Marconi will, but it was that guy, and we did a pod over there.
Did you guys really do a podcast?
Nah, we didn't
I
do
was about to
shit.
say, my feelings for it. Yeah,
Nah, we didn't do nothing. It was just, for the picture, just to,
For the gram.
just to, get you a little bit mad, but
So you're finally here. How many years has it been since you wanted to fucking get up on here?
probably
2
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Get the fuck out of here, bro. So what question do you have? I know you've got to have something at least in your head that you've been thinking about, that you want to let the fucking white belts know and all this shit. This is a dedicated white belt. This guy's
First, can you tell them the white belts? But I'm a good supporter. I'm always listening to your shit. More than other people who say they've been supporting you for a while. But hey, I'm been here only for a short amount of time. But I think I'm a purple belt. Is that a color?
Purple is a color.
All right.
Purple is a color, but I don't think if anything, that the most you're probably a white belt with a stripe.
Brownish.
Do you have any
light-
purple
light
belts?
brown.
Do you have any
No
light
purple
brown.
belts. It's only white belts.
Can I get a purple?
No, I don't give out purple belts.
He
I don't
doesn't know
think
you,
it doesn't.
you know, he doesn't.
Yeah,
But what?
it's only
So what-
white and black, and I'm the only black
So it goes from white to black.
so far. I mean, I make
What
these
about
rules.
yellow? You know, that's where you're from.
I was
you know?
thinking about
That's
giving
what
you.
are, yellow.
I'm good for now. Thank you. I was thinking to actually. I swear to God, I was thinking about being like, you know what? I think you're gonna be like one of the fast track yellow belts.
Like I'm like.
But then you open your mouth and start talking about purple belts, and I was like, no, I can't.
It's because I don't know. You know, I just shoot people. I don't know, like karate. I don't know anything about the colors.
Well, it's
you know?
it's an analogy.
So can you tell me? Let me know, like all the colors, starting from white. Like,
Well,
what is it? What-
pick a martial art. It depends on the
so
martial
So
art.
they're all different.
Yes.
What about, let's say, just regular kung fu?
Kung Fu, I'm not 100%
Like, what
sure
about
on
karate?
it. I'd say there's about a good 15 belts in karate.
Can you name all the colors off the top of your head right now?
I could go off of Taekwondo.
All right, let's say all
Well, I could do Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu
Alright,
is the
jiu-jitsu.
easy. Okay, Jiu-Jitsu,
colors of the belts.
white belt. And then after like a year and a half to 2 years of training,
Brownish.
no, blue.
No, but it's not just the time.
It goes-
'cause what if I still suck after like a year and a half? Like,
Yeah, some people are
Right.
white belts forever, which is
So-
kind of
so
like
it's
the
not
joke.
really time. You
It's
gotta
kind of
just-
you tie it all together. I don't just say this shit to be like it's all calculated, you know? It's like comedy, like being a white belt in comedy. The first Jamar Pitts that I had on, I was like, I'm trying to be a fucking open micer for 10 years. Like, that'll be the joke of just like how funny it is that I've been doing this and haven't gotten anywhere. So set the bar low. But nah, the belts for jiu-jitsu, yeah, time I guess can matter, but the order to get to black belt, it goes white, blue, purple, brown, and then black. And if you're a fucking like Gracie or something, it'll be like coral. But like Taekwondo, so you gotta think of it as like a business, right? How many colors was that? White, blue, purple, brown, black. That's only 5. So it costs money. You got to charge people to test and shit. So something like jiu-jitsu would seem a little bit more practical or less businessy. The word is called like McDojo.
What's Mark Zuckerberg?
Mark Zuckerberg,
The
he probably
only
paid
richest
for his purple
motherfucker.
belt or something. I think he's like a white or blue belt or something
He's
like
a
that.
Billionaire.
Elon is just rich. I don't think he does. He's training with people, so you could be good at fighting but not have a belt like Omar, you know. But it's just like
You can't fight.
it's like okay, so
We
boxing,
just shoot out here, baby.
boxing and wrestling
Boom,
are
boom,
are
baby. We just shoot out here. What you need to fight for? Hey,
you know that people who do martial arts can shoot people too.
yeah,
Like
but
I always have this
just
argument.
shoot somebody. It's quicker. You know what? You gotta fucking go up in the fucking start fight. Just shoot them and that's it.
Because people die, dude.
It depends.
It's like it's you end somebody's life, you shoot them, you could go to jail for the rest of your life.
Go
Like
to hell.
yeah, could go to hell.
Anyways, speaking of jujitsu, I recently found out that you were in a MMA fight
Yeah,
a couple
recently?
years back. When
Yeah.
when was it?
2018.
You never really explained like the details. Like, what do you think happened?
Dude, I was
Like,
actually
what do you think? Like, I know, like for the viewers or
Yeah,
listeners, I know like you lost.
I was thinking about
like
dropping
what
the
happened?
video.
Like the details. Like, what do you think happened?
Well, you know I had the guy who I fought on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a purple belt right now. I listen to all of them.
So you would think that you'd get the answer to that question. If you
I
listen to
lied.
the episode.
I lied.
Exactly, which is why you don't have a
listened.
purple
You're
belt,
right,
bro.
you're right.
That's why I think about things before. I was about to give you a yellow belt. Now
But
I'm
I'm
happy
asking
I
you right
didn't.
now, like what happened? You think like
Okay, this is
what like in details? Like, what do you think happened?
if you want to be details and take the mental out of it a little bit, because I was thinking about reposting the video on my YouTube and just like narrating it. So it's good you asked me this because I could probably take the audio from this and just put it
Alright.
there. So basically, I think the only right thing I did in that fight was I threw a
Show up?
fucking that and fucking threw like a sidekick that didn't even land. But maybe if I kind of like used that because it at least moved them back and I could have done something with it. But he caught my other leg and then I ran into a straight left, I believe. And it doesn't look like much on camera when I look back at it, but that shit actually rocked me. Like, not like knocked out. So the fight before, to get into more detail, I guess, the fight before, I was the second fight of the night. The first fight ended in 8 seconds. Dude got knocked out in one punch right in front of my face. And so the guy who coached me, I ran into him at fucking Walmart. He was supposed to be a fighter.
No wonder you lost. You mean you're a coach at fucking Walmart?
My coach, okay, Raymond. If I'm gonna shout anybody out, Raymond didn't fucking show up. Michael's buddy, and he's like, "Oh, I got work, bro. Whatever." So I went through. Anyways, so the guy who got knocked out was really, in reality, supposed to be the person who was coaching me, but he couldn't fight because he didn't. There was something wrong, like with his testing or whatever. And so I remember right when the dude got knocked out, the guy he was supposed to fight just knocked somebody out. And I remember turning to him and was like, that could have been you. And I was like, man, that shit got my adrenaline pumping. It was like, man, bodies are hitting the floor. I'm up next. So I was like, I'm ready. And so I took the punch and I was just like, damn, I didn't go down. I was like waiting. But then when he hit me, and I remember it going through my head, I was like, I got to start swinging now too. So I started swinging, and the moment I like tried to do something, he already got me and fucking like took me down. And this whole like to strategize or whatever, this whole entire time, I was not thinking about the ground because I did my research on the guy. He did a lot of Muay Thai and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to stand and bang, no homo. And so he took me to the ground, and I felt so like, really? Like, this is what we're fucking doing? Like, I did not want to go up. And the biggest mistake that I did was, because we're the same weight. We both weighed in 125. I also didn't know that we had to fight the same day we weighed in. I thought as we weighed in and then we fought the next day. But I didn't find out till like a couple days later, oh shit, we're fighting the same day as weigh-in days. Anyways, so yeah, and I was like nervous and shit. I weighed in, but then like I couldn't eat any food. Like I was just like, it was just going right through me, like just peeing and shit. Anyways, so he took me down, and I was like, the biggest mistake I made is I turned. I gave up my back, and I was holding him, and I tried to roll like over him so maybe I could get on top, then get up. But the moment I rolled, he just took my back and then put me in the choke. And then like I already knew it. The moment it was in, I was like, oh dude, I know what this feels.
I'm tapping out for sure.
I am in.
That's what you said?
No, I felt like I was going out. I was like, dude, I'm in checkmate. And then I was like, I got one chance. And so and it doesn't look like much in the video too, but like to me, I was like really just tried to turn over and peel his arm off. And it was a tight fucking choke. Like I already felt it that it was in. And like the moment I turned, like with all my might and pulled on his arm, like the moment I let go of the choke, and I was like, oh, we're out of it. Like not even a second or later, he puts it in again. And I was like, damn, I just gave up. I put all my fucking chips on black to fucking get it out. Then he fucking did it again. And I was like, oh shit, I'm out. And then tapped and fucking, dude, I got more hurt in that fight because I was slamming my hand on the floor from being upset that happened than the actual fight. Like my hand was fucked, and I couldn't lift weights for like weeks because I was slamming. I was like hammer fisting the fucking ground because I was so pissed. But I mean, if you're gonna ask about that, yeah, sometimes I think about that and think like, man, I could have had won that fight maybe, and I would have gotten too cocky or something, and then just keep fighting and probably fucked myself up even more. The guy who knocked that dude out in 8 seconds fought again like a month or so later, and he got knocked out in like 5 seconds, like just one punch, and his whole fucking like face was leaking, dude. He was like out. And it's just like, sometimes that's why I think if I were like a successful MMA fighter, my nickname would be the Gambler. Cause that's just like if you get two people who are at like the same skill or who hella fight. This podcast is brought to you by The Train, by the way. I don't know if you guys are hearing that. Yep, there we go.
Amtrak, 50% off every Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep.
2 for 1, 50% off Amtrak.
Just say suicide logs.
Yeah, suicide log. Just QR code. Just code suicide logs. 50% off every Tuesdays and Thursdays.
If you stand on the railroad, you get a free ride.
If you hop in before a train comes and hop out last minute, that's your free ride. But,
Did you have a question?
Yeah, I never really asked because I know what happened, but I never really asked you in details like what happened. You know, that's what I.
It was fun. It was fun, and sometimes I do think I would want to do it again and shit. But
did you ever think about like man, like how come I didn't go down like a man and just like
go out? No, because I felt like I knew I was getting tunnel vision. Like I knew it was going out. But the only thing that makes me think, damn, I shouldn't have tapped, is when I talked to him about it on the podcast. He was like, man, my arms were burning, bro. I was like, is this guy not gonna tap? And then so sometimes I think about that, and I was like, oh, maybe if he burnt his fucking arms out, kind of like how I burnt myself out trying to get the choke out. He was burning himself out with the thing, with the choke. Am I what? A challenge for him? Not really. I remember when he fucking won, he was like, didn't even break a sweat.
Damn.
No, I
Did you
respect
ask him that on the pod?
No, I think he just captioned his picture when he put it up or some shit like that. But no, I remember I was like, you better do good, because one day I want to let people know I lost to a champion at least, you know. But I don't know what's going on with him. He was supposed to fight for Bellator, but then he backed out. Something happened. You all right, Michelle?
Yeah,
You good?
Yeah, but
Are you listening?
but
Like,
that was
man,
just
what the fuck are they talking about?
But
no, just trying.
I feel it. I don't mean to bully you.
oh no, we good. I just always wanted to know, because I always say hella shit. But yeah, because me and you, I'm probably like 3 weight classes.
Yeah, how much did you weigh?
I weigh
Well, what is? Oh yeah, I forgot that
Hey,
you're quiet
if
about
you
that.
wanna have, if you want to have a shootout,
We could go to the range and
like,
just
we wanna
compare
shoot each other,
targets. Why do we?
Or paintball
just-
gun, BB
just
gun,
go to the
BB gun,
range.
BB gun.
You just shot out my
Nah,
eye
I'm
with
like
your
a
spit,
Wild
bro.
West. My bad.
Wild Wild West.
Real
you good.
rounds fight.
BB gun. But speaking of guns, I got my cousin on here too. He's a Marine Corps.
Ooh, raw.
So
So are you allowed to carry guns?
I'm gonna let you.
Because
I'm gonna have you ask him some questions,
All right.
and then because he's a Marine Corps, hey, hoorah. Or how do y'all
Oh,
say
you guys switching?
I know they get mad.
You could just hold the microphone. You ain't gotta.
No.
Oh, you gotta pee.
Yeah, and then
I don't know if they're still open.
I know the Marine Corps, they get mad because like when you compare them to the Army, it's like comparing if you call a Mexican a Salvadorian.
Right.
Same shit.
Right.
If you tell a Marine Corps, you from the Army.
Yeah, my girl be doing that with her own brother.
Yeah, that's
Like he
why-
joined the Marines and was like, so what part of the Army are you in?
Nah, yeah, they be getting mad though. The Marines, like they be like,
It's like, bro, I'm not fucking gay. I'm in the Marines. That's the gayest one.
Who's the gayest?
The Marines.
Nah,
Well, not according to her. I didn't say it. I'm just laughing at what she
they're
said.
They're actually,
What's so gay about them? What makes them the
I
gayest?
think the Navy is the gayest.
The bottom.
But what? I think it's the top. I think it's the top,
Speaking of the
actually.
Navy, we miss Peter's perspective. Hopefully,
You got jokes.
Yeah, Kanye West. Yeah, but I mean, I thought he was. I mean, I thought he was gonna stay. I thought he was gonna stay. So you guys can keep it going. But who else we got in here?
What do you think about... There he is.
All right, yeah, he's
Okay.
back. So yeah, hey, but tell him, don't ever compare me to a soldier. Tell him. Marine
So
Corps,
she
tell him.
thinks that the Marines are the gayest branch of the
get on it,
military.
get on it.
I mean, we can be, but I mean, it depends who you ask.
It's just off experience.
Freaky.
What was your favorite thing about the Marines?
Favorite? I don't think there's a favorite thing about them. I mean, I don't know.
I gotta let you... The fellow Marine is a little faded, so I don't want a bad rep or it to come off like, man, this guy sounds kind of like...
No, but thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
What made you want to join?
So my brother, he had just got out of high school and he was just at home, just playing video games. He had no life. So he wanted to do something challenging, right?
Older brother?
Nah, the youngest one.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the third oldest. So he wanted to do something challenging and he went straight to the Marine Corps. What the fuck?
What? What's wrong?
Why?
Why what? Oh, you or
My brother, like, you know who the Marines are? Like,
Yeah.
you distinguish branches. Cause the Army ain't the Marine Corps. We the we the best of the best.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's why I asked my brother why. So, like, hold on, put that on pause. getting it. Shit, I told you. It's lit.
I'm listening.
We are saying like what? Like
He's talking about the Marines. He's talking about we distinguish branches. He is talking.
Noé joined, and then he fuck around and found out
What did he find out?
that the Marine Corps wasn't the one.
hey, like how many drinks you had today?
I want to say one.
You drank, nigga, probably like 2.
Nah, Michelle drank most of my second one.
What kind of drink was it?
A Long Island.
What's a Long Island?
I call it a strong island.
But that Long Island, like that's
Yeah.
that's not the thing that
She, what was her name? Andrea fed me something else, bro.
What's a Long Island?
A Long
You never
Island
tried one?
is.
it's
I don't wanna try.
It's a Long Island.
Okay, but what kind of
Like
alcohol?
lemon,
What's the ingredients, bruh? I know what it is.
It's
Then
iced
what-
tea mixed with some liquor.
Thank you,
like
Michelle.
It's
Saved us 30 minutes.
Nah, I mean, you can't go into detail. Be like, all right, you got your gin, you got your tequila, you got your rum. It's 5 different alcohols, and then you put a splash of Coke and some lime, and
Do you know what an adios is?
same thing, just a little switch of color, just splash of.
That used to be my drink. That would
Yeah,
make me gone. That
that's
makes me
it,
gone.
bro. It's the same
I kind of want an
thing.
adios.
Shit,
Where
where
hey,
Andre
hey,
at? Where
hey.
Andre at?
Should they give me a Henny
She
and
don't
Coke,
know.
nigga?
Shit.
Somebody getting pregnant?
Oh, Michelle.
Nah, chill. hey, just cut that out. Yeah.
Okay,
Man.
okay.
I feel like I missed something. I feel like there's something that flew over my head. I don't get it, but I'm just going to keep on going.
You have any questions for us?
B is back in the
Or
building.
can we ask you some questions?
You can ask me some questions and we could, because I'm just curious as to, you listen to this show. I guess my question is, what keeps you listening? Why?
To be honest, like
Is it just because you know me personally and we're friends, or is it like, do you actually enjoy the content? Are you laughing at me or with me? What is like, what's going on in your head that you listen to everything? Like, I'll talk to you and be like, you'll reference something that's 50 minutes in, and I'm like, damn, like, you didn't give up yet?
Yeah, first of all, let me just tell you something. Sleepover podcast, probably one of the worst ever.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
Did you listen to the whole thing?
Nah.
Okay.
It was just like when y'all were in the bed, but then I kind of like forwarded, and then like it sounded like you guys were like, it's probably like the next day or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
But
it was.
I did it, because it was funny, you put some Willie Montgomery on, and then UFC,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why you sent me that?
That's why I sent it.
Were you laughing at that?
Yeah.
Oh, I just connected.
Falling off the chair.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why
wow.
I sent to you.
Wow.
'Cause I
Oh,
listen to
wow.
everything. That's
I'm
how you
hella dumb. I thought, wow. It
So
didn't even...
so you just thought I sent you that for no reason?
When you sent it to me,
Why the fuck? You
this is how much of a narcissist I am, bro.
don't remember shit you say on the pod, huh?
I don't. It's too much. And I rely on people like you to just kind of remind me. No, but...
What'd you say about narcissist?
So when you sent that thing to me, the John Anik shit, the first thing that went through my head was, I already seen this. I didn't even watch it or nothing. It didn't click in my head like, I said this earlier and he knows. Maybe if I was a narcissist, I would know that actually.
Somebody called me a narcissist,
Oh, yeah.
Google the,
You just learned what that word
traits.
was 3 days ago.
I don't know, like some of them, like most of them, they do line up, but I don't think so.
You know what I looked up yesterday? Psychopaths and sociopaths.
Hey, producer lady, can you Google narcissistic traits, please?
I looked up psychopath, the brain and the
Can you
anatomy.
Google narcissistic traits, please?
Here's an example of a narcissist. He won't let me fucking finish what I'm saying, and he's focused on the narcissist.
Go ahead.
I don't want to say it anymore, man. I'm upset. No, I'm kidding. No, psychopaths and sociopaths, and it got me thinking, like, am I one? And one of the traits.
Can you please read them out loud, please?
Okay, so lack of empathy, grandiose sense of self, requires excessive admiration. Oh,
Sounds like
Wow. Why the fuck? Why?
Sounds like
Keep going. We'll talk about it after.
sense of entitlement, arrogant, exploitative.
Yeah, he is arrogant. He wanted to be a fucking.
Shut the fuck
purple
up
belt.
and let her finish, please. Sorry.
Straight up.
Can you read that for me?
Man, you. Sense of entitlement, arrogant, exploitative, manipulative behavior.
You definitely are exploitative.
Let me
Also,
finish. Hey,
as
hold
well,
on. Hold
actually.
on. Let me finish.
B.
A
Is this
tendency
true?
to exploit others, antagonistic, narcissistic.
Sure.
What the fuck?
You're exploiting my
listen,
fight.
Hey, this one. From coming from you,
Huh.
from that one pod, that one time.
What?
High sensitivity to criticism. Remember when you were like,
Oh
when
yeah.
you were at that one pod?
Yeah.
I still remember.
See, you remember
I
it, too.
saved that shit.
You saved it,
I
huh?
saved that clip. This guy said, I got a buddy named Omar. He talks hella shit. But what'd you say after that?
You talk a lot of shit, but you also worry a lot about yourself. Like,
because I told you about my voice that one
yeah,
time.
you're like, dang, I listened back to the pod. I sound like
I
a
feel
bitch.
weird.
And then
You're like, and then what'd you
I
say
think
after?
we
I
all
was like,
do.
you don't sound like a bitch, man.
People like
I
that,
felt that.
they're just so, but anyway.
Well, yeah, no,
whatever.
yeah, man. People.
Well, exaggerated need for attention and validation. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Expecting special treatment, fantasies of perfection and superiority.
You are
feelings
racist.
of emptiness, feelings
Those-
of
How can you read those with those dark glasses?
inadequacy, lacks guilt, relationship difficulties, attention seeking, deeply repressed shame, dependency or neediness, emotional reasoning, entitled, exaggerated achievements and talents. I mean, it's on the
You
soft.
did open for George
Yeah.
Lopez. You did open.
Oh, this last one is probably the main one. Feeling disrespected. Yeah, I mean, none of that shit lines up with me.
Dude, I just everything
Oh,
you
you think
said, I
so?
could think of an example for, like
Since we-
over exaggeration of
since
achievements.
we've been knowing each other, you think you think you have
the
think
only
I'm a
thing,
narcissist?
the only defense I have for you as a friend is, we're just joking.
Yeah.
But sometimes,
But you know I'm always
I
joking,
feel like
right?
you hide behind
I
the
never.
jokes.
He never says that though.
But everything he knows me, like everything I tell you.
He
is
never
just-
says,
it's
I'm just joking. Nah, he just goes
yeah.
along with it.
But it's
But
because
it's funny.
I expect people to know that I'm just joking.
Yeah, exactly.
Knowing him, yeah.
But I think
But here's the thing,
But I
here's
think
the
you
thing.
know me, like you know me too. That
Better?
you know
Better?
I do talk hella shit, but you know I'm joking.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know
Is
what
that
it is.
Unless you
well,
know.
okay,
Is
Kinda like-
Am I a narcissist?
yes,
With them glasses, you kind of just on
bro. I can't
What
see
about
right
now?
now. I ain't got no shades on.
You got
Yeah.
some light.
Yeah, nah.
You got
'cause
some light.
A lot of people told me the same shit that I'm a narcissist, and I don't think so.
I put a selfie up one time, somebody called me a narcissist.
Let me bring on the homie Michelle.
Nah,
Hey, what you
it's
think?
another
You think I'm a
word.
narcissist?
It's another word.
Or what you think? Or how do you think I am? Like, you think I talk hella shit?
Yeah,
all
and
the time?
tell the truth.
Oh, I fuck with this nigga. He remind me of my brother.
Hey, I'm cool, right? Hey.
Yeah.
You can still be cool and a narcissist. You know what I mean? Look at Donald Trump. He became the president.
Hey,
well,
ask,
I'm not saying Donald
we
Trump's
got another
cool.
guest over here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Baby.
Yeah. Do you think any of those traits like align? Like,
I don't know. I'm still trying to get to know you. So
all right, Michelle, you. Since we know each other longer, you think I'm any of those? I mean, I do. You know, I mean, yeah. I mean, I do think I'm better than others at some stuff. You know, but that's normal, right? That's just competitive, being competitive, right? You don't want to be like, nah, I'm weak, right? Like you, like
Something called being humble too. You know.
I don't think
there is, but then being humble is being the
Yeah.
bitch too. You know, like you can't.
No.
Well,
humble.
I'm gonna stick to it because I'm a narcissist, so I'm gonna stick to what I'm saying.
Sit down.
Being clip this. Being humble is being a bitch. Nah, you gotta fucking nigga. You gotta be good at
Put your stamp
what you
on
want to
it.
do. You know, your confidence. That's what it is. That's
But I
that's the
feel,
word
but
I'm-
that
Now,
okay.
what do you
Here's
think? What do you-
this is what I think, and I feel like
So you think like let's say all right when you want to go face that one dude, are you gonna say, hey
Where's your
I
stone
think you're a really
puncher?
good fighter. You might win.
I love you.
I'm just being
It's all
humble.
about
Let me get
respect.
your
That's
scissors.
respect, though.
I mean, I have a different mindset fighting somebody who's clearly a fighter as opposed to a fucking old man or a midget. You know what I mean? Well, midgets be strong. See, that's me being kind of realistic and humble. But it's like, no, this is what, with everything you said, this is what I say. Because you're saying, oh, yeah, you got to be confident and shit like that. But you'd never even done stand-up before. And
We're
then
not
you talk
talking-
all this. But just
we're
like
not
when it
talking
comes...
about stand-up, we're
but
talking about in general.
I know, but in general,
Being humble in
yeah,
general.
stand-up could be a thing in general. Or just talking in front of people. You have told me as a friend that that's something that you
I used
like...
to have an A+ in public speaking in college.
I
But
hate
go
that
ahead.
shit.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You went to college?
You went to college?
Yeah.
You
I
went
got a
to
fucking
What college did you go to?
liberal arts degree.
Now you're just stealing a page out of my book, bro. Did you go to college or did you not?
Yeah, Heald College, bro. Heald College. That shit got shut down, bro.
Yeah, that's why I got shut down, bro. You're doing public speaking in front of -4 people, bro.
You want to say something? All right. But,
I'm losing my train of
all
thought.
right, are you talking about being humble? But
Okay, here's what.
So what is being humble? Can you
Being
explain to me
humble?
like what?
I think
what
being
is,
humble is being realistic. I think that's a good way to put
Nah,
it.
That's a good start.
it's not being. It's just being nice. Even though you're a dog, you're gonna be like nice about it. That's being humble, right?
What? You could be you
Like-
could be humble in defeat. You
All right,
ever
let's
heard of
say,
that
let's
phrase
see,
before?
John Jones.
You guys can't
perfect
hear it, but
example, all
everybody's okay.
John Jones. Let's say
He's
he
fake
knows
humble.
he's
He's
gonna
fake
win.
humble. He fake
all right,
humble.
let's say all right.
He doesn't know he's gonna win.
Give me another fighter then that's humble.
GSP,
Nah, active. Right now.
an active fighter that's humble.
Like Islam. He's nice, right?
No, I think he's kind of delusional because I felt like Volkanovski won that fucking fight, and he's over here saying he won. He won. So I think Max Holloway's humble.
Nah.
Well, he's not a champion. You said
I
champion?
don't know if you
Or just
like
fighter?
listen to Andrew Schultz Flagrant. They just
Oh,
interviewed him.
yeah.
He was talking hella shit
About
but,
who?
Just in general.
You over here like I don't know what they're talking about, but makes sense. It's all good.
He just go
No,
just
but-
around the corner right here.
Just go in the
Talking
back
about
right there.
narcissists, like I said, I was looking into
Nah, we're talking about being humble. Like, what is being humble?
Humble-ish.
what is being humble. You want an example of being humble?
Like, who is humble? Like, who?
Who's
Nobody's
a
out there.
perfect
All right, let's say.
example.
All right, I'm gonna go back to John.
I think
Right.
Joe Rogan's pretty humble when he talks about I was just very lucky. Like when it comes to the success of his podcast and everything, he doesn't talk about, man, I was grinding in the basement I don't know how y'all do this 9 to 5 shit. And just like him, he's humble about the Marines because he said he fucked around and found out. He doesn't go around walking around like, hey, Andre, I'm a Marine, trying to suck it. You know what I mean? Turning his fucking head like...
Well, nah,
Dude,
nah,
I-
nah,
I like
nah,
this
nah,
guy.
nah,
I like this guy.
Nah.
Because he's not walking around with fucking
Yeah,
Marine Corps
I'm-
tattoo on his
I'm gonna play
forehead.
devil's advocate.
I mean, I do got it right here, but I mean,
Yeah, but you see
Nobody
how it's
sees-
see how it's
nobody-
humbly
yeah,
placed under your
yeah.
shirt.
Nah, I'm talking
if
about.
they want to know me, they go, "Hey, what's
like
up,
in,
man?
I'm
What
talking
you been
about fighting.
through
I'm
life?"
talking about fighting.
We,
like,
you always keep
You
saying
can-
we
you can
talking about
relate.
this, we
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
You
I'm
can
talking about in
relate to
general.
fighting.
who's
You
gonna
just
go out-
asked me
like, who's
what's
gonna
being
go-
humble.
like the press
Somebody.
conferences.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, who's humble?
Some random.
Well,
are
GSP
you-
was
are you-
humble,
are you
and he's
even,
one of the
like-
best.
Like, are they just quiet? Like,
That's actually that
I'm just asking, like, what is humble? Like, you
I
think
feel
like
like-
just not saying nothing and then come.
No, you
fight
can say
night?
something and be honest.
Come fight night. Come fight night.
It's
He
gonna
knocks
be
him
on.
out. But
Yeah, and then just be like, he was a tough opponent, you know, he did his best, we did our thing, it's a gamble, you know, and then just lights out.
What if it's just a layover? Like, you know, you beat the shit out of them, and then you do beat the shit out of them. What do you say then?
Wait, what? So like, they're beating the shit out of you, then you beat the shit out of them?
Yeah. No,
like that
they-
one meme, you just be like, they had us in the first, you know?
and then they had us in the last. And then,
Yeah, but, you know, we came strong.
oh fuck.
Oh,
Nah, well,
you never know.
Are you humble? You think you're humble?
To a certain extent. Here's an example. When I first heard about the word humble in like middle school, I remember I was sitting next to my boy. Or humble was one of the definitions, like it was like the vocabulary word of the day shit. And so we all read out loud humble in the fucking classroom. And my classmate turns to me and he like points at humble. He's like, that's me. That's like literally the complete opposite of humble. This dude's like, oh yeah, humble? That's me right there. This dude is fucking like bragging about being humble. Being humble is just not bragging. That's it. You could have nice shit and all that stuff, but as long as you're not loud about it and just, you know, I think that's what being humble is.
So, you're saying having confidence is being not humble?
I think there's a difference
That's what I'm
between.
saying.
I think confidence.
So what is it?
I think confidence is a mindset.
Like, where's the line, like, between having confidence in yourself and being humble? Like, what's the line? Like, what can I say or what can I not say? Like, what's the difference? Like, what?
Okay, how about you give me an example of saying something, and I'll be like humble or
All right,
confident.
let's say somebody asked me, like a reporter, John,
Okay.
after he comes back from falling from his chair, hey, like, how do you think you're gonna win this fight? My response is, Yeah, I worked a lot. You know, I think I've been working my whole life for this moment, all this and that. Like, I think I got him. I think I'm a win. I'm a win for sure.
That's
that?
Yeah, that's
what
pretty
is that?
humble. That's pretty humble. I feel like yeah, I feel like being
Right.
yeah, and
So
it feels
then what is
confident.
humble?
That's
No,
humble. That is humble though. You're honest. It like the opposite of being humble. What the fuck are we talking about? The opposite of being humble.
I'm good then. I'm humble. Having confidence, being humble, because I'm confident. I just said I'm confident in myself. I've been working
She's
for this
shaking
my
her
whole
head
life.
no.
She don't know.
Why?
Don't even get me started with her. All right. She don't know. Like, I'm telling you, like that's. So I'm humble then. I'm not.
You really think you're the best though?
That's how I think that's the mindset you should have, right? You can't be like, oh no, I'm the third best, right?
Do you know what the term illusions of grandeur is?
Never heard of it.
Illusions of grandeur is like thinking, it's almost like a narcissistic, like thinking you're special, like thinking that you're owed, like it's
So-
like being famous in your head.
Should I not think I'm special? Like, should I think, oh, I'm not that?
I think you're just
like,
trolling.
what's
I
the-
think you're a troll.
I'm
I think
not,
that's
like,
what
I
it
really,
is. Like,
that's what I really think. Like, should I
you don't
think,
go walking around
like you,
town.
like, do you think you're special?
No, look, did you see
Why
how many
not?
people were at the fucking show?
But not, it's not about.
We
not-
have half the crowd
not
in this fucking
not-
car
not
right
in
now,
this,
bro.
Not here, like just in general.
Well,
like,
this is something that's important to
just
me.
in
which
general,
kinda
like just in
adds-
general in life. Like, do you think
Nah,
you're special?
I had a mental breakdown the beginning of this year, and I talked to my mom, and I was like crying and shit, and my mom was like, nobody's special, and just that goes through my head a lot. I just think, and this video that I was watching, there's this book, it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and I guess one of the chapters is called Nobody's Special, and that's something, it's very complicated. Like, I felt like I thought I had it figured out of just, it's just this way, you know, but really there's a lot of things that go into a human and what they went through with their child, like, you know, running away from your fucking dad, or your mom not knowing you're in Mexico, like that psychologically plays on you, and you might not know it or not, but that might, because of that one instance or something that happened to you as a kid, is probably like it stays with you, and it like mapped out or took you on a different lane in life.
What's a dad?
What do you mean? What's a dad? Like
what's a dad?
Like in general? Like,
Yeah,
what's
like what is dad?
It's a person who fucked your mom. That's who it
Okay.
is.
All right.
So me, no, I'm kidding.
No wonder nobody showed up to this comedy show. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm right. Like, I think I'm like, unless
Right about what, bro? You're asking questions.
about the humble and being like
So
confident.
what do you
There's
think?
no. It's the same. Like, can anybody else like hop in this conversation?
You know what
like,
overconfident
being,
is?
Yeah, like that's. But I don't do that. Like, I just. Well, I mean, you should have that mindset, right? Like you're gonna win. If you're going up to the fight, do you think you're gonna lose? Like when you're going like to a fight.
I think you should be conscious and aware of the dire consequences.
Well, that's a scared
There's
way.
a like. Do you think somebody who's never fought
That's
before?
a scared way. That's a scared way of living life, thinking you're not gonna be the number one.
You
right?
drink and
No.
drive, so that is, I think, your mindset of being confident, but it doesn't really line up with.
I'm still
you
number
know,
one.
humble
Like,
living.
It's a good
Number one in
rush.
what though? Like, are you just coming up with fake scoreboards in your head, bro? Like, number one in what?
He's undefeated.
but do you know where I'm coming from? Like, you should never be like, let's say UFC.
Yeah,
fight.
but
Let's say
unfortunately-
you're
yeah.
going to go do a set. Let me see what other, whatever you're doing, like. You got to go up there thinking you're going to be the
I
best,
don't think
right?
the best out because okay, here's your issue, and I feel like you're trolling me still, but I'm just
trolling,
trying to
like,
be.
I really think like,
bro,
that's how I think.
I think
in everything I do.
You should be the best version of yourself, because when you put yourself in competition with other people and you put that pressure of, oh, I got to be the best in the world or whatever, and knowing how you are with taking criticism and stuff, that it's a double-edged sword. You have this sheering confidence of I'm better than everyone, but at the end of the day, when you end up not being better than everyone, that shit'll fucking keep you up and be like, fuck, why am I not better than everyone? When really you should just be kind of focused on yourself. And at the end of the day, everyone around you that you think you're better than doesn't give a fuck.
Stop fucking nodding. Why the fuck you nodding?
I agree.
You're supposed to be on my
There you go.
side.
Thank you.
But go ahead, my bad.
You see that? You're supposed to be on my side.
I mean,
But why? What's your reasoning? You know, you're just kind of just saying like you gotta be on my because I'm right. You know what I mean? It's just very broad, very like.
Am I a narcissist?
Yes. I think the more you're
Light
talking,
bulb.
the more you're talking. I think you're
Like,
but I still think you're trolling in your defense because you're
I'm
my
not,
friend.
I'm really
And
not trolling. Like I'm telling you right now, like that's when I'm like I play baseball. When I go up to play,
Okay.
I want to think that I'm better than everybody else hey,
look,
he plays baseball too. So let me ask him like what his mindset is when you go up to play. Like, do you think you're better than everybody else, or like you think you should right?
Nah, I'm hitting home runs every time.
Yes, because you're the best, right? Because you think you're the best, right?
Yeah,
My
hell
mindset,
yeah.
if I was
It's
trying
gotta
to,
be.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
gotta
but
be.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Go ahead.
please.
That's
What
what
if,
Michelle.
okay, what
Yeah.
if you had the
Michelle.
mindset of
that's what we're here for. Go ahead.
what if you had a mindset of being the best and then you hit and you get out?
I
Is
just-
that-
I
is
was
that-
actually just thinking that,
Is
but I
that a
felt like we're
humbling
talking.
experience, or are you still talking your shit like you're
I'm
the
still
best?
talking shit because next time up,
Okay,
I'm
that's just
fucking
him
going.
then.
Do you know what the
Am I a
definition?
narcissist?
You know what the definition of insanity is?
Nah.
Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a
learning from
different
it.
result.
Cause I'm not a quitter. You know, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm a narcissist. Let's end this convo on that.
Nah, what if you like? Let's say you fail many times.
All right, hey, hold on.
And switch it up a little bit. Switch it up a little bit. Try to.
Does the term narcissist
Hold on.
bother you? Do you not like
Yeah,
that
for-
label?
I looked up
never
I
heard it
googled the
before.
traits, and then I mean they do kind of line up, but I don't think so because I'm a nice guy, right?
Do you get anxiety?
I don't know what that is. Mental health is cap. It's cap.
He was just talking about his brother about this.
Well,
shit.
my
mental-
brother was somewhere else.
Mental health is
For
cap.
real.
Like just suck it up and
Cover up.
just
Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, that's a whole another
Like, you still
podcast
look at it
between me
like
and you.
that.
But
But I feel like
PTSD's.
There you go. That's the name of this
It's mental
podcast is
health,
called
right?
Suicide Logs.
ED is cap.
So it is actually ED is
Like,
80% cap.
If
ED.
you don't get up with a girl, you're just gay.
like my libido joke.
Oh my.
Oh, hey, speaking of libido,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
libido.
remember like I would always tell you like,
Libido.
who the fuck knows libido? Right when you just said that, she cracked up, and I was like, hey, and I was like, you know what that means? She was like, yeah. I was like, damn, it's probably just me then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, you and Marche. Then fucking
Hey, right? Like, well, he didn't know what that was either.
Because y'all
Oh, nah,
related.
nah.
Because
Nah,
y'all
he said-
related.
I told you kind of.
He said something about
It
oh,
was like
the guys
Viagra.
got
Female
testosterone.
Viagra.
Yeah, I know what I told you right but she laughed. I was like, oh, she's probably smart then. I was like, you know what that is?
She
Yeah.
probably
She
smart.
said, yeah. But anyways,
The joke hit.
Sorry, not sorry.
Threw a
Nah,
lot
but-
of whatever free
Curveballs.
throws today. Yeah,
It was a
just-
good one.
That's
For
it
my
was
first time.
decent batting. But I mean, I try not to be
I try
so.
to be back.
I try not to be so hard on myself because it's like not too many people here. You know, like some of those jokes that went over everybody's head, they hit in
No.
other rooms. So it's like
dad jokes.
she was always so supportive, but she just gotta stop capping and
Do you think you're supportive of me?
yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
We here.
Okay.
I really am.
We
I think,
here.
I guess I
He
think you're just a
invited me,
tough.
bro.
You're like the
I think
closest.
I show you like tough love. It is what it is.
Yeah.
What it is,
Too tough.
tough love, because I want you to do better, and it's worked. You know, hey, how many gigs you got because of me? How many?
I did 3 shows last week and I got a total payment of $30. And I spent 25 of them on
Mountain
this
Dew.
fucking vape here. No,
I'm
the first book show that I did,
I
I
listen
got.
to everything
yeah.
you do because you know, because I do it, like it, and I got.
What do you think's the funny? See, here's my narcissism. What's the funniest thing you've heard me say on this show? Like something that you just think back, like this dude's
like
stupid.
at a show or just in general in life?
Just in general, honestly. Why are you looking at him like you're fucking getting?
Because I want to know if he actually listens to you.
Hold on, we gotta pause this. My girl's calling me. Hold on.
15 more minutes.
All right, we're back.
Yeah,
We're getting to I feel like we're getting somewhere, but we still got 30 miles to go. But we're moving towards it. So you're a narcissist. Dude, the first time I heard narcissist, I thought it was a necrophiliac. I thought that's what somebody called. You know what that is? You know what necrophiliac is?
Like I heard a narcissist, I just thought of Hitler.
That's a good.
Yeah.
I could
Like,
see
that's
that.
why- that's
Like
why
a fascist,
When somebody called me,
Nazi.
what's a fascist? Can you
A
explain the traits of
fascist is
fascist?
like
What's a fascist?
yeah. What is
You
it?
know
I
what
feel
a-
like I'm
Like
Can you
I don't know,
can you can you Google it?
like a communist fucking.
What's the difference between a narcissist and a fascist?
Same thing, just different
language.
different views.
I think a fascist is more political. No, but a necrophiliac is somebody who likes to
What
have...
the fuck? Are you just making up words now? Like,
No.
What the fuck? Negro feel... What the fuck? What words you-
Necrophiliac is somebody who likes to have sex with dead bodies.
Yes.
So be careful
Oh, that's
where
this
you
singer
go
right here.
in the morgue. Really? Well, he was in the Marines. What are you doing, bro?
Chill. I don't know, man. Hey, these Long Islanders, they be fucking hitting this dude, man. Hey,
You look like you're having a
this
good
right.
time. I want to
Hey,
fucking...
Hey, we're right there, bro.
I want a
since-
Long
since
Island.
we're in a pod,
Yeah.
uh,
I'm good.
You
Nah,
sure?
with your
Nah, get to
permission.
Michelle.
my permission was...
Hey, with your permission, can I tell him a couple stories about you, like ripped or not?
We rocking.
Hey, for the pod. Hey, he don't.
Ain't
trip.
no lie. Go ahead.
Are you in a gang
Here,
besides the
I'll
Marines?
take it.
You ever been in a gang?
Nah, I try not to be. I
Okay,
mean,
there you go.
gangbang or gang. It was.
You see what I'm
It's
talking about?
4
Michelle?
and
I
over.
don't know what it is. I'm a narcissist.
Okay.
Niggas don't like me. But
All
can I
right,
tell?
please.
Can I tell
Yeah.
him the story?
Yeah. By the way,
Uh,
my friend's Mexican here too. So drop an N-word. These are my friends. You give them enough alcohol, they drop the. But we got somebody who's half black here, and they're not really starting a march.
Right.
So I think we're all right.
I'm from Vallejo, baby. Like I don't.
Vallejo?
I don't care.
Hello.
Hello?
Vallejo.
Love.
I don't care about none of that. But I can say what I want if you know. I'm a narcissist, baby. But anyways, let me tell you some stories about him in Long Island.
All right.
Or 2 stories actually.
That's it.
Or should I? Can I tell him?
Go ahead. We
All
got
right.
time.
All right, hey, this one
Nothing but time, baby.
We was at a bar in the Bay Area. I ain't gonna say names, but there was a chick. She was black. I mean, she was tall. She was wearing a dress. She had long hair. Like she
How
was
them
wearing.
heels look?
She was
How them
wearing.
heels look?
She was wearing heels, but she was at least like foot size, like 12 feet.
Her heels, right?
Yeah.
Her heels. 12 inch,
Like
God.
her
12 inch heels?
foot looked like this, 12 feet.
LeBron James. All right.
And I mean, well, you know, obviously, you know, it was a dude.
How can you tell, though?
How can you not?
He's a
nigga, it was
narcissist.
like fucking long. Hey, he took her out to dance.
She knew how to dance.
You took her to dance, or she took you, or he
Nah,
took.
I think she grabbed my hand.
So he
Or
grabbed.
grabbed something else.
He grabbed your hand.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh
I was
man,
just
let's go.
dancing. Yeah, I was bored. I was just
But
chilling.
It was a dude.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Long. Yeah, it was a dude.
Transphobic.
Nah.
Oh, what'd he say?
He's just
Transformanian?
Transphobic.
I'm a transformer.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh, raw, dude.
Not even. You said that all wrong, bro. You gotta really put your chest into it.
You know,
You sound like the army, bro.
the army. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take any branch of the military. What's your least
You ain't
favorite
gonna drink it,
branch?
so
The chair force.
Do it for
Chair
Oh, the chair force.
You hella fun. That's it.
Bunch of secretaries ass. Man.
this is why I'm a fucking narcissist. That's why I get so mad all the time at everything, because people don't respect me. All right, is that being a narcissist?
I think we respect
Like
you.
when you feel like no, I'm like in like
Don't
I
want to
wanna
let him
say-
feel.
When you
Aren't
feel-
you-
when you-
don't have to
when you
drive
feel
him to
disrespected?
Vallejo?
Yeah.
I
you-
gotta drive to Vallejo. Yeah.
do you ever feel disrespected?
Let me help you with that.
Or
Yeah,
does,
but
it, does it take a lot for you to feel that way, or just off of like little
Simple
shit that
shit.
people do?
I think it
Like,
takes
you
a
feel
lot. I think
disrespected?
it takes a lot to feel disrespected, and sometimes, like today, you know, no comic showed up. It kind of went through my head a little bit, like, am I being disrespected right now? But I kind of let it go. I feel like if I react to feeling like being disrespected, it's just gonna make me come off more as a fucking doofus.
That's probably
Yeah,
I guess I'm a doofus.
I mean,
It'd be like little. Maybe I have a problem. I think because it'd be like little shit that people do.
you just seem like you overanalyze it.
Yeah, I think this is like
OCD there. or
little
something.
shit that people do, even if it's not intentional. It just makes me feel like I'm being disrespected, so I'll be getting mad. I'll be like, I'm a
What's an
narcissist.
example?
Why do you let that get to you?
Because I'm a narcissist. All right?
Oh,
Do you care about yourself?
Nah. Do you?
really? I think you do.
You don't
a
care
lot.
about
A
yourself?
lot.
Nah, I'm being humble. I don't. I don't care. But
Oh man, dude, world class comedian right here.
Hey,
bro.
I didn't. Hey, man, bro.
Write
Hey,
those, bro. Write those up.
man, yeah, I ain't even. Gonna...
I think we're just lobbying. You were alley-ooping him fucking jokes right here, dude. We're just giving him ammo, really.
Nah. That's what I really feel.
So you don't care about yourself. That's very interesting. So it's like,
Should I?
no, I don't think you fucking have to do anything. I think it's just interesting. I'm just trying to really figure it out. Like,
Can we ask everybody in the room, like, if
I think he's deflecting.
hey, like,
deflecting.
you care about yourself? Like, honest answer.
It
We on the
depend-
pot right now. Hey, we on suicide right now.
It depends on the situation.
Nah, just in general, just your life, your
Whose
body.
life is in line? Just
Nobody.
mine?
Just I don't know.
You care about
Uh,
yourself enough to fucking brush your teeth.
I
guess,
got
know.
kids.
Okay.
I
Congrats.
got
Thank you for your
another
service.
day. Yeah, I got another day to live.
Yeah.
I got more to think about than just.
So if you were to
myself.
die tonight, Omar, do you feel like you don't care?
Yeah. Anyways, you.
I do. I feel like I used to not, but I feel like I do. I wouldn't want to end my night on this dead ass show that I just did. I'd want to at least open for George Lopez, like you do, before I.
But it's because, I went what you're going through right now. Like nobody's showing up. I went through that.
Yeah.
So don't like bring yourself down. Like I've
I'm
been
not.
through that.
I'm not.
Just
But that's what I'm
keep
saying.
grinding.
That's why I don't want.
Keep
That's,
pushing. Keep
that's
grinding,
why I don't
like-
want to die today, because I care about the future. I care about all the grinding where it's gonna come. I'm not done grinding.
Ain't nobody dying today. You just asked. Oh, you care about yourself?
I know.
So,
Just
yeah,
you know,
it's
well,
just a
you
question.
never know. That person right there driving by could just have a
Bah, bah, bah,
fucking
bah.
oo-wop, and we're out of here.
I'm a duck and then pull out and then.
You don't have to do.
She gonna cover
See,
you.
that's
Am I a narcissist? I think I'm a narcissist.
Do you think you could take a bear in a fight?
No.
Okay. I don't think you're that.
Not bad.
Delusional
It ain't
then.
bad.
But anyone can. You just have to act aggressive.
No, I'm talking about. There's no. I'm
Just
talking
run in
about.
circles.
There's
Oh,
the
shit.
bears coming at you, and all you got is your body. Like, I don't know what.
I
I don't know
think I
what
could
I
choke
do.
him out.
I think I try
I
to make
apologize.
it.
I don't know.
I try to make the bear gag. If a bear fucking came
I'll
at
probably
me, bro.
put him in a
You
chokehold.
putting your dick in his mouth or how you?
No, that's not big enough. I'd put my fucking
nasty.
forearm in there and just fucking try to make sure that the bear is like, oh, that was kind of weird, and just walks
Here,
away
I'll help
or
you
something.
here.
I don't know.
Like calling a gay joke when you're
Fucking
fighting.
that shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
that was
just
hot.
I wouldn't fuck with a bear, dude. You seen those memes? I think Kirby talked about it on his podcast.
Fuck Kirby.
Would
Kirby
you?
got a
Kirby got a podcast?
Yeah.
Fuck
no,
Kirby.
his girl does.
Hey, if you're listening, fuck you. My bad.
Kirby,
He
you
doesn't.
got a
No,
podcast?
Kirby's the least supportive person, but it's all right. He's got kids and
Yeah, that
shit.
shit's strong as fuck. God damn.
Yeah,
That shit burn.
they making
No
this
wonder
shit
you- no
spicy
wonder you
for
gone.
female. They do.
You all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You happy that I cared if you were all right? Does that stroke your ego?
Now kind of made me.
You think you got a big ego? I think a big ego is
brought
kind of like a
back to
person who's
reality.
narcissistic.
You think I got a big ego?
You're wearing a chain and sunglasses, and it's 9:30.
So you think I'm being a?
You know what? You know what you just
No.
reminded me of, and I don't know if I said this on the podcast before. I used to wear sunglasses all the fucking time. It was like my thing.
Who asked?
Well, this is my fucking
Oh,
podcast,
oh,
bro.
alright.
It's
I know. I'm like,
my
damn.
show.
Humble yourself.
I'm sorry, you guys, because I get
Talk
like
about
this
whatever.
sometimes. But I support you big time. My bad. Go ahead. You wear sunglasses?
I used to wear sunglasses.
I never
all the
really
time.
wear them, but it's not, like
Just something about tonight, a special occasion.
it's because you know why I wear them. Like real talk,
Why?
because I asked somebody how they think I am. They said 35, 40. So I
With
bought
glasses?
I said
these.
30
I bought these like
to
right after.
34. Let's clarify.
You know
that.
how old
I-
he really is, though.
I know my
Yeah.
bags.
He's 40.
Oh,
Damn, you lied to her?
What?
Why you do that to her?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what we doing for my birthday? What's up? Yeah,
Shit.
When did you start getting menopause?
probably like 5 years ago. Like it happened. I was in swimming in the swimming pool right here, and then
It started and
like
it
I
stopped.
had like some shorts and like I just saw the blood.
And
Yeah.
then
that's
just-
not. You don't.
Listen,
out
can
of
I
nowhere.
finish? Can I finish, please? I got blood, and then I went to the doctors and like, oh shit, this was the last of your period, and you're just never getting it again.
I used to think
There you go.
periods were just a
Thank
one-time
you.
thing.
Can I finish?
Yes.
All right.
You done?
Yeah, my bad.
My cousin was on.
Do I talk too much?
No, you're good.
A little bit. Hey, like I like.
This is the most I've heard you talk in fucking my whole time knowing you.
Like
again.
in my nah, but I do talk a lot, right?
Now I know why you don't talk as much.
I talk the most. I talk the most out of all your friends because if I don't talk,
you don't. You never answer the phone.
If I don't talk, nobody else does.
You want to get a phone
I'm the life of the
call.
party. You know, you guys are fucking dead as fuck talking about, it's hot outside. But then I hop in. Hey, you can't even. Hey, it's mostly me and you, because the rest of them niggas be fucking dead as fuck. But it just be me and you, you know, make everybody else laugh.
What do y'all think of this? Because this is something that you guys might know. He doesn't like talking to just one-on-one. Like, it's
a boy.
If it's
man,
me, if it's me
guy.
on the phone with him, he's like, no, that's gay. But if it's 3 other guys on the phone, it's not gay.
Because right? See, hey, that's why he my cousin. Right.
But I'd rather have like a female or two.
I was
But if it's a dude,
yeah, like one-on-one. Yeah, I can't talk to dudes all day like that. No, yeah, he right.
Since nobody else calls me, you know, I got to talk to other dudes.
I can talk to dudes, no homo.
Wow. I like that. There we go. Talk more shit. Come on, I'm ready.
I'm on you.
Yeah, I used to think periods were like a one-time thing.
Oh.
Yeah, kinda, because my cousin had her period.
Sometimes they are.
And we couldn't go in the swimming pool. I thought you just got your period like
You know what
for
else
puberty.
is cap? Oh, you know what else is cap?
What?
Like females acting like bitches when they're on their period. Like they think, it's an excuse for them to, this and that, but they can suck it up and still be nice.
Yeah.
You don't know that though. You've never been a girl unless you're trans.
I'm gonna get a period stimulator and I'm gonna use it.
What that mean? I'm gonna bleed?
No, it'll give you the feeling of how it feels.
Well, my stomach hurts a little bit. That's it.
No, real shit.
He's going
real,
nuts.
like,
my head
you'll
hurts.
feel it. Real shit.
all over your face.
You gotta watch them YouTube videos
That shit cap,
before you
man.
say that.
I seen a
just
ball
gotta suck it up and
stimulator. Like these girls wear it on their stomach.
Like I could take labor, like right
And
now.
it-
Like I could do labor, like nothing. You gotta suck it up. Am I a narcissist? I think I am. My bad.
Yeah, because you're saying you're the best at giving birth.
Everything,
Yeah.
at everything,
Just
So you're the best at giving birth.
at everything.
Out of all the mothers.
Nah. I'm just kidding. Like I'm not that, cocky. I'm a nice guy, But I think you should be confident in anything you do.
Is there anything
that's
you're
it.
not confident in yourself
Right.
at?
I want to know.
Like you think you're the best swimmer? Like
I won't drown.
Can you beat Michael Phelps?
we're at a river right
Like,
now.
I can't-
man. Fucking-
No.
I can't.
I'll race you from
I
mine.
ain't about to Michael Phelps this bitch, but I won't drown either. Like I'll just float up. Like
There's piranhas out there.
There are not
I won't
piranhas,
die.
bro. There's a fucking bass, if anything, dude.
What about you? Can you swim?
No, I'm not that good at swimming. I'll probably drown.
Speaking of swimming,
Me being humble.
I heard you were playing blackjack.
Damn,
Vegas.
no invite.
That was
You
the,
never told me that.
that was the only.
And you got
thing,
fucking pissed because you lost.
That's the only thing I
And
lost.
you were being
in.
moody the whole fucking.
No,
trip
she's a liar.
Until you
She's
won.
a liar.
Until
No.
you won.
No.
Until the weak ass Raiders won.
Okay, did I tell you this? I
Yeah.
got drunk. I got drunk during the Raider game, and I felt really sick.
Man, this guy
And
don't.
and I had to take a break. We
Nobody
were like
wants to
walking.
drink with me. This
You
guy.
guys
I've been
play the Cowboys
asking-
Saturday.
Shut the fuck
Hey,
up.
Bill.
Don't even
Hey,
say that.
V. Stop.
The Raiders
stop
play the
letting me know.
Cowboys
Say
this
that. You
weekend?
don't even drink with me.
Who? What?
You don't even drink.
Who?
Who don't drink?
Who?
Michelle.
I don't drink.
Michelle.
With the bottom.
Takes a sip. You look like a Mexican Ice Cube.
Am I cute though or not?
Fucking shades and chain.
But do I look good or not? I look, like, to be
I'm not
honest.
gay. I don't know.
But if you were,
If I was gay,
like,
if you change your attitude a little bit, maybe.
You weren't such a
damn, I mean,
narcissist.
am I really that bad?
I feel like if you know what? I feel like if you were gay, you'd be a little bit more likable. But I like you, but just like to the general public. I feel like if you had a little hey and
It's because like if people know me, like they know I'm nice, but people who don't know me, like
I feel like if I got to know you even more, you'd come out a little gayer. I feel like you got a little
come out
bit.
like all the way.
I
Come
feel,
out.
I
all
feel
the
like you
way.
got a wall
Come
up
out
a
the
little
closet.
bit. I feel like you got a little bit of a wall, but you let that wall down, you're kind of, but in a good way, gay. Like gay is
We,
it?
we
Like,
can kick it.
hey.
We can kick
Yeah, like you get happy about shit, you know? You just be like, oh,
I'm always happy. I get happy. What you mean?
yeah, but like, I feel like,
Oh.
you know, if you replace talking about shooting people with like, oh, that's a nice outfit or something that's like that, I could see you being like the sweet gay friend.
Oh, 7:30 final. I'm happy.
Yeah. Or something like that. Or just
That's like a
like, hey, oh, you like
Yeah,
the new
because
car?
nowadays they be taking fucking hella long. Like 9:30
So
minimum.
are we not supposed to talk about work?
What are we
though?
talking? What are you talking about, bro?
Right.
Nah, like I'm
Oh, y'all work at Home Depot. I forgot.
Nah,
Thank you.
nah, like final, like you know when it's like last call at a bar.
7:30.
Well, some people-
Who calls? Are you talking about 7:30 in the morning?
Yeah, that's what I'm
oh,
like,
that's
man,
when they.
that's how I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
nah. That's how I'm like,
7:30.
what are they doing? Like
Last call.
they missing out on hella money. Like saying, oh, last call on alcohol.
That's an extra couple shots right there. Extra
Yeah.
tip.
But yeah, just
My
edit that out.
my ass is hurting from sitting down for so long. No homo, but
So
I think what time? How much time do we do?
We're done.
Yeah, it's been about
15
16 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
I'm ready to wrap this up.
All right.
If you got any final thoughts, because I don't know when's the next time you'll be here. It was a good.
hey, whenever you want, you know.
You know what? You're gonna listen back to this, and you're gonna the thing
about
that I
something.
think you're gonna be most critical about yourself. And here I am listening, or I'm in your ear right now.
Narcissism.
You're going to be like, damn, I'd be interrupting people, bro. I'd just be talking.
Do I do that in person, like in real
You're
life
doing it
too?
right. Yeah, you're doing it right now. So, no, I don't think in general, no.
But
But
how
this,
do you think?
this particular episode, you're gonna listen to it, and it's gonna keep you up at night because you're a narcissist, and you can be like, "Fuck, man, I gotta let people listen because if I listen to people and they think I'm a good listener, they're gonna like me more, and then they're gonna like my jokes more." Or something.
I don't know what you just said, but hey, let's wrap it up. Hey, that was episode Suicide Log 274. I don't know. I lose count, but hey, it was a pleasure. Hey, Marconi,
It's a
whenever you want to
it's an
have us
honor.
left. I know my cousin ain't say shit the whole time, but hey, he.
I'll be back next time.
The other two, they ain't got,
I'm
they
a
ain't
little
got nothing to
perv.
say. So
Little perv.
yeah, we're just. I'm a narcissist. I don't give a fuck. You know, if you want to see me about it, you know, come see me. And yeah, I much love Marconi. I'm a supporter. All right.
All right, appreciate it. I'm logging out.
All right, good night.